What's up, guys? Welcome to the first zip mod. This is the first zip mod I'm going to be doing for you guys. And these are modulars that I've come up with in life. I've seen, they inspired me to do my own version of them, or it's kind of my own take on a lesson I want to let everybody know about. So this one's called the 2020 More ALGROWRithmz. So the ALGROWRithmz for 2020 more, so that we can have the most productive, most grateful, most the best lifetime, the best year of our life, basically, is what I'm trying to do. So if you see here, you got the right side of the head, you got the wrong side of the head. So what is an algorithm? An algorithm is a set of rules to obtain an expected output from the given input. Search and stimuli equals the memory, right? So, or a set of instructions for solving a problem or accomplishing a task, right? So this is how I looked at this as from an algorithm point of view. First off, I just want to say, I've never been a morning person. I don't know if I ever will be a morning person. I don't have a good morning routine. So this is trying to get me in the mindset and the headspace to be a morning person, or to at least try to capture the day before it gets away. So it seems like, even in our group, it's a common problem to not be a morning person and not have, the best system set up right when you get up. Even as positive and motivated as people we are, we still have to focus every day to be on the right side of the head. So, we all get caught up in the what ifs, I hope that closes, that's next month, I should have done this, all these things with our self-talk, it's self-punishment. That's why I have me, capital E, M-E, versus me, lowercase me, M-E. No one can beat me up like I can beat me up. It is like an every day is a heavyweight championship battle, me versus me. And it's tough. So I'm trying to create a tool that I've kind of looked at and said, this is how I think if you wrap your head around this concept, you can kind of start the day out right and then kick its ass as it goes. Because basically, I want to win the day. Every day I want to win the day. So, I really wanted to slow life down a little bit. I feel like last year and COVID and everything was just fast forward. You look up, a month's gone, half the year's over. Oh my God, it's December already. So I really wanted to slow the day down. And that's why this year I came up with 2024, 2020 more. Meaning every day. If I screw up, I got the next day. I get 24 more. I get 24 more. And I want more out of the year. I want more momentum, more opportunities, more resilience, and more empowerment. Hence the acronym MORE. But I just really wanted to slow life down, I really just wanted to slow life down. So I think if you can take, 5% of your day in the morning, which makes sense why most people have morning rituals, and that so much, put yourself in such a headspace that you can kick the crap out of the next 95% of the day. I mean, it's a pretty good ratio, right? So, so here you got it. You got the 20 more ALGROWRithmz, So, so you got the right side of the head, the wrong side of the head. Me, capital M-E versus lowercase me, M-E. We got the ALGROWRithmz and we got the ALGNOWRithmz. And on each side of on each side of our brain, we have, every day, we have 1 million search engine programmers on the good side, the right side, and on the wrong side. And they are just waiting for the word from the project manager to know which side is going to do all that work that day. So that's why it's important when we wake up, our initial state, I call it thought-automated, because it's not automated. Automated, you wake up, you kind of go on your own way, you're having a bad day, you don't feel good. This has to be thought-automated, so you have to make a choice about your initial state, right? Because the choice that you make and the inputs you're going to put into this are going to affect your outputs. So you have to make a choice with your initial state, because the second you wake up and you start talking to your project manager and you tell your project manager, man, I'm going to have a good day. Man, I'm lucky God gave me another week to grind into my greatness. You know, I get to go to the gym, as opposed to this guy, the wrong side, telling the project manager, man, I'm gonna have a bad day. I hate Mondays. I have to go to the gym. I don't really want to go to the gym. So depending on your initial state, what you tell this guy is going to determine who he puts to work. These million search engine programmers or this million search engine programmers. Guess what? These guys are task oriented. These guys are badass dudes. And the second the project manager tells these guys to get after it from our self-talk and our initial state. So if we wake up and we say, man, I'm in a good mood. I'm lucky God gave me another week to grind into my greatness. I get to go to the gym this morning. That's awesome. The project manager goes, all right, I got it. Charlie wants to have this kind of day. So he puts these guys to work. These million guys and their algorithms go to work. Looking and searching for things that are going to improve your day, going to make your day easier. They're going to just, they're going to align with everything you got going on and everything you want to get going on that day. So it's so important that we put our positives, that's plus signs and money signs, our positives into our inputs when we wake up in the morning. So that when our project manager goes to work and tells which guys to do the work for us, who's going to do all that work that day, we want him calling these guys up. We want him calling up the right side of the head and telling those guys to get after it for us. So after all that goes in, you got good in, hit your search and your stimulus, your memory, and you got outputs. So good in to the machine, good out. Bad in, negative, zero in. These guys go to work like madmen. Guess what comes out? Negative. So if you want these guys in the morning to go to work for you all day, and they're gonna one way or another, and they're good at their job, you gotta make it a choice for your initial state and what you're gonna tell your project manager. Because man, these guys go to work, and whatever you initially told him, you're gonna start seeing a lot more of. I'm gonna have a bad day. This guy starts searching out things to make you have a bad day. You hate Mondays? These guys are gonna go to town with their little algorithms, algorithms, making sure that you have a reason to hate Mondays. You have to go to the gym. They're gonna find out and they're gonna give you a bunch of reasons why maybe you shouldn't have went to the gym that day. But you tell the project manager, I'm gonna have a good day. These guys are going to work, man. They're gonna make sure you catch the light. They're gonna make sure you're next to the right guy in line to have a better conversation. You're lucky that God gave you another week to grind into your greatness. You're damn right. When these guys are working for you, you're gonna have opportunities show up in your lap. You're gonna just have an amazing day. And when you get to go to the gym, I get to go to the gym. You're gonna have a bunch of things throughout the day reinforcing why you're grateful and you're happy that you get to go to the gym. Right? So when you break it down even further, right? So if you're not tracking, you're slacking, right? So if you come over here and you see these are all stop signs. These are all stop signs. Each one is a day. And if you wake up and you tell the right side of the head, capital M-E, that you want to have a good day, that you're lucky, you're grateful, you get to go to the gym, you're going to start seeing and recording, okay, so had 2 good days, you woke up a little bit cranky, right? Woke up a little cranky, told the wrong people to go to work for you. But then the next day you're like, you know what, that sucked. Let me go tell the right guys. Boom, boom. All right, you had a shitty day. It's a bad first week. You should have seen me getting ready for this last week when I was sick, trying to get over this, trying to get through this. That's how I was feeling. All right, but then you went back to put the right guys to work. Right guys to work, right guys to work, right guys to work, right guys to work. Boom. You couldn't get out of your own space. Couldn't get out of your own head. You had a bad, you put the wrong guys to work. Figured out again, right guy, right guy, right guy. Wrong guy, right guy, right guy, right guy, right guy, right guy. Wrong guy, right guy, right guy, right guy, right guy, right guy, right guy. As you can see, this is basically a little over a month, right? I don't know about you, but I think I would take 5 bad days out of 5 great weeks. So if you times that out, 52 weeks, 2 years, 102, 104, 208, and you just keep adding to the pile. You keep adding to the great days. So you can look back and you can smile at all these amazing days you had. Who knows? If you keep it up and you keep putting the right guys to work with their amazing results, who knows? This whole year could be dream possibly, right? So that's my 2020 more algorithm. Yeah, I just wanted to figure out a way to slow down life. I felt like I was living on fast forward, and I kept having a hard time because it was so fast forward, making a conscious decision in the morning to not put these motherfuckers to work. To make sure when I talk to this guy, I tell my project manager we are strictly employing these motherfuckers for now and the near to come future and hopefully forever. But you got to be realistic. Every once in a while, we're human. We're gonna have a breakdown. We're gonna have a bad day, But I think if you can keep your times and your percentages high as shit, you'll look back, especially if you're not tracking, you're slacking, and you can actually keep maybe a journal, maybe in your gratitude journal or whatever. You can just put either a green or a red 24-hour stop sign. I like the idea of a stop sign because it means, look, if you had a bad day, who cares? That's behind you. Tomorrow, you got 24 more hours to go give yourself another green. And then 24 more the next day to give yourself another green. And then 24 the next day to give yourself another green. And you know what? If you happen to have a pepper and a red once in a while, that's okay too, man. Just get out of it in 24 hours. No pity parties. We have pivot parties. So that's it, guys. That's my modular. I hope you like it. I hope it makes sense for you. I saw somebody do one another way, but I thought this was just a different way of looking at it, especially since, I don't know, everything's AI and algorithms now. So I just thought, what a better way to really make a meaningful impact on someone who wants to try to get up, wake up on the right side of the head, talk to the project manager, make sure you get the right people working for you all day long. You just get after it, man. 20 more, 2024, 24 more, man. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.